Hey everybody, Chef here, October 22nd, Thursday. Just in case you missed the Google Meet, sorry that I'm kind of yelling, but my microphone's kind of far away from me. Today we try to do a little bit of virtual. We're starting to produce a little bit of food, so it's a little bit more difficult for me to do classes online and watch people in the kitchen and follow all these COVID guidelines. But we're doing the best we can, so we had to switch things up a little bit. But today there's a 5-question quiz. I think it says safety, sanitation, and setup, and that's what we're going to go over. This shouldn't take long. Just listen along and you'll do fine on that safety, sanitation, and setup quiz. Let's get started. We're going to start right with this slide right here. As you can see, everything is kind of like I have my cutting board, my knife, the chicken I need to cut, my pan's ready. I have my sanitizer here, my soapy water to clean up, and my sanitizer bucket. If you can kind of see right here, I have my salt set up to start cooking. In this term, having all your utensils and ingredients all together and organized so you aren't running all over the kitchen is a French term called mise en place. Okay, so that's a term you will need to know if you don't already. Mise en place. Sometimes when you're getting ready to make soup or something, I'm like, do you have all your mise? We call it mise sometimes. Mise en place ready for that. So let's move on to the next slide. Okay, here's the mise en place setup. Here's a little bit of a better picture of it. You can see everything here. Also, I should probably bring up, if you're ever cooking chicken, we usually, whatever you're seasoning it with, we usually just put it in a small bowl. Not too much, because you don't want to take a whole box of salt, put your hands in it, and get chicken in it. We can cross-contaminate, which is something we'll talk about next. Well, not next. Here at this point, this is what you need to know. After you're done cutting anything, your cutting board does not go to this machine. It goes to the 3-compartment sink. It's very important that you wash that, wash, rinse, sanitize, and air dry that in the 3-compartment sink. You can run it through the machine afterwards, but there's really no need to. It's just better practice to do it at the sink. So we have that, we have mise en place, we have the cutting board at the 3-compartment sink. Correct cleanup of this area. What you need to do is right here, we have, I can't see it, but hot soapy water or warm soapy water. Okay, wipe down and then sanitize with Quat. Okay, scrub everything down, then wipe it down, and then you spray the sanitizer and wipe it up. Okay, because remember, cleaning gets rid of the dirt and debris, but sanitizing is what kills the germs. All right, so we have that 1, 2, 3. We might have to go cross-contamination. Now, here's kind of an example of cross-contamination. Cross-contamination is the transfer of bacteria from one surface to another. Here's kind of a very good example, but a different example of cross-contamination. If I'm cooking this chicken right here, and I'm handling that chicken with even if I have gloved hands and I'm handling this raw chicken, and I'm cooking with the oil to squirt into this pan, I could contaminate this bottle right here. And the next person that grabs it, there could be bacteria on it, and you could cross-contaminate. Cross-contamination, the transfer of harmful bacteria from one surface to another. Now we're going to get into another term that's very sounds similar, but not quite similar. Cross-contact, kind of a new term in the culinary world for the past few years, but cross-contact is the transfer, really is when one food comes in contact with another food. Like these mushrooms here, let's say someone in the class was allergic to mushrooms and they kind of got on these tomatoes and peppers, and you put some of these tomatoes and peppers on the salad, they could still have an allergic reaction to that. I think in the quiz question it says it's in relation to peanuts, which is a very common allergy among a lot of students. That's called cross-contact, when two foods come in close contact or touch each other There's no bacteria involved. There's nothing dangerous about it unless they're allergic to the food. So I think that's about it. Take that quiz. Use this as a guideline. You'll be fine. Tomorrow we'll probably, sorry, the bell's ringing. Tomorrow we will, we're doing some production, so it should be interesting. We'll probably go over that, some setup things there. Hope to see you in the Google Meet or use the video tomorrow as a reference. Have a nice day. Bye.